Hello, this is Pastor Will for You Win on Wednesdays. I'd like to invite you every hump day for a new lesson on life. I was just in the MD Anderson Hospital here in Houston, Texas, visiting a terminally ill patient, young man named Trotter in his 20s. I prayed for him. The doctors can do nothing else. He's on his way to hospice to die. He had a great attitude, a warm disposition. I left the room feeling useless. I left the room wondering, how productive am I? Trotter can no longer be productive, but you and I can. And if we're going to be productive, then the first thing that you must be is aware of your gift, aware of your talent. Aware means to bring forth. You must become aware of what you have to contribute to make your home better, your community great, to make your nation great. You have a talent. In fact, there's a parable in the scriptures that's called the parable of the talents, where talents are doled out, given. Everybody has something to contribute. Now, you may be like me in my early years. I wondered, what was my talent? I was unsure about what my gifts were. I thought about being a ball player, or maybe because I was bright, I'd consider medicine or a career in the field of law. But I was called to preach, a divine call to declare God's word. I want to suggest to you that you talk with someone you love, someone you have confidence in, maybe a parent, a spouse, a coach, a supervisor, someone that can share with you what your talent is. I want to encourage you, because that's the means by which you make a difference. That's how you become productive. But you must also be aware that time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Nobody has forever. Time is crucial, and so you must be aware that after high school, time flies by. There's an old phrase that says, you're not getting any younger. The old people used to say, you're not a spring chicken anymore. The flower tells the story of mortality. You've seen flowers, maybe in your mom's home, and you purchased them for your wife, for a friend. When you first buy them, the stalks are erect. The face of the flower is open. The colors are vibrant. But as the days pass, the face of the flower begins to turn downward. There's brown fringes as it begins to discolor and fade. It begins to wilt. It speaks of the reality of time passing. Jesus said, work while it is day, for when the night comes, no man can work. Time is of the essence. You've got to do what you're going to do, because we only have a brief window of time in order to get it done. The last thing that I would suggest, if you're going to be productive, you must become aware. You must know that we only have a limited amount of time, but there is strain involved. You've got to get in the strain. You've got to do what you're going to do. You've got to get after it. You've got to know that you have to get in the race. You have to be aware that you have to do something if you're going to be productive. It's sort of like the bodybuilder. He lifts the weights. She lifts the weights. Maybe you've been in the gym yourself. And when you lift that weight, the muscles begin to quiver and jump. And that's when you're in the strain. But that's when the muscles are being treated. That's when the muscles are growing. Or maybe you've seen the runner, the marathon runner. They run 10, 15, 20 miles and they hit what they call a wall. That's when the respiratory system is straining. It's at its zenith. The muscles are aching. The back is hurting. The feet are, my God, hurting. But they understand that that's when they are most productive because they are straining to reach the finish line. And if we are going to be productive, we've got to get in the strain. That's what life requires of us. It doesn't always go your way. It's not easy. Not every relationship works out. Not every job works out. Some opportunities pass us by, but we have to get in the strain if we're going to be productive. I'm inviting you to pray with me. I believe in prayer. And I want you to pray with me every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Central Time. I pray from 7 to 7:15. Here's the number I want you to dial. 712-432-0075. The code that I want you to put in is 568066. Everybody I know can use prayer.
Listen, one of the joys, one of the privileges of collective worship is that my voice is now a part of a chorus that goes up to glory. I give him praise on my own sometimes, in my own private chamber, sometimes driving along in traffic. But one of the joys that I look forward to on Sunday